from researching and script writing to editing and mastering our best manhwa review channel. I will work hard to roll out the highest quality manhwa entertainment videos twice or more a week. If you like what I do here, please consider supporting the channel. To learn more about how to support the channel, check out the link in the description box down below, and if you can't give or simply don't even feel like it, that's okay too. I am just happy you're here. Thank you so much. Let's begin. Mushin and Lee are sitting in the audience and some people are bidding. The bidding goes so high that Lee says that this is not bidding anymore because everything seems like a ferocious fight over territory. Lee says that is his dad trying to spite fourth uncle. While on the other side, the people who are bidding against the Hong family do not stop because they can still afford the herb. The opponents and his companion are excited because they think they will earn a lot of money out of it even if they bid higher. One of the opponents says to his companion if they should change the distribution ratio between them as he is spending more money than him, but the companion says, "Didn't we agree on 4:6?" and replies that this is not possible as he can work with other factories and make more money than this. The companion says to him that is he trying to turn his back on Dashin Court and then tries to threaten him. The man who is investing the money says that he knows everything and that Dashin Court is a poor society that needs him. Then he says to him that he either shares 90% profit or he will end the partnership with him. While they are stealing the deal, an announcement is made if there is anyone else who wants to bid more than 15 billion, but everyone is shocked and they cannot afford it. While the announcement is made, a guy from the crowd bids for 10 billion. After listening to this, everyone turns around and asks who can bid that high and how is that possible. When they look behind, they see a young man saying it's him who bid this high as he is the richest among all of them. The guy who bid 10 billion says that this is just peanuts and it's only a month's worth of his pocket money. Then he tells everyone that his family owns the largest casino in the northern hemisphere, known as scion of a lucrative casino. The guy sitting next to him asks, "So that means you are really the ultra-rich?" To which he replies that he already mentioned this just now and that he can lend him money if he needs it, and then says that he was the one who said that there's no need for it as he does not want him to owe him any favors. Lee appreciates that guy and says that he totally didn't even expect this, and everyone calls him prodigal and says that even he takes his hats off to him. Another announcement is made that is there anyone else who wants to bid more than $10 billion as the $10 million bid is the biggest one. While the opponent's son asks his dad if they aren't going to bid higher, to which his dad replies that they cannot as this price is ridiculously high and there is no need to bid higher anymore. The companion of his dad leaves saying that in the end, he cannot even depend on him either. His son says that Dashin Court has all the elites with supernatural powers, and they like to play dirty, and then asks his dad if will they come after them. After listening to this, his dad says that they do not have what the Dashin Court wants, so it is useless to come after them. Then his dad says to him that there is nothing left here, so they should leave too. While on the other side, the announcement is going on that if there is anyone else to buy the herb, but there is no one who can afford this much money, so the herb is sold for $10 billion. After the bidding is over, Lee's dad apologizes to Tang's family and says that he couldn't help him, and Tang replies that everyone saw whatever happened in there, so there is no need to say sorry. Then Tang says that the Tang family can only resign itself to its fate. After that, Mushin's dad asks Hong that, now that the Tang family has declined, is Mushin still compatible with Dolly? Lee, after listening to this, says to Tang that he is belittling him by saying that, and asks him does he looks like those snobs to him. Then he says that Mushin has already accepted the betrothal gift, and asks Tang if he is trying to go back to his words. Tang replies that he is happy as long as Mushin is happy. Hong says to Tang that Dolly has been sickly from a young age, and due to that logic, it will only burden the other party who is going to marry him. Then he says as Dolly has recovered now, they should choose a good day for the marriage. While they are talking, the guy who bid for $10 million comes out and congratulates Dolly as he is getting married. Hong Dolly looks at him and asks him isn't he afraid of getting robbed by walking around the streets with the treasure worth of $10 billion. The guy replies that if anyone wants to snatch it from him, they will have to beat him as he is the boxing champion. The guy then throws the bag toward Dolly and tells him to catch it. After catching the box, Lee realizes that this divine herb is pretty heavy and says that there's more to this guy than the eye can see. Lee then says to him to hurry up and take this bag back from him, but the guy says no to him and says that he will give the herb to him. Then he says that it is too much of a waste for him to keep this thing. Everyone is shocked and Lee asks him again if he is serious or not. The guy comes forwards and whispers in Lee's ears that he is serious and in return, he just wants the divine medicine from the old priest as he is obsessed with it. Lee says that he knew that, and then the guy hands over the card on which his name and address are written and tells him to meet up with him more often. While leaving, the guy says to Lee that this is a wedding gift for him and sister-in-law. Lee introduces himself to the guy and says that he will remember this favor. The guy looks back and says that his name is Muziheo. Also, quick reminder, as we are going through the recap, if you are new to the channel, some of you watching are not already subscribed, and if that's you and you want to guarantee you're always up to date with all good content like this, so feel free to hit that subscribe button and join us on the road to 1 million subs. And if you enjoy the video or if you found it interesting, let me know by dropping a like and comment on it as well, would be seriously appreciated. Let's continue. Hong Dali is excited as he got something worth $10 billion by doing nothing. Lee then says to Uncle Tang that he will leave this to him, to what Uncle Tang replies, "How is this possible? It has $10 billion worth." Lee replies that didn't they come to the auction to get this divine herb for the Tang family, and then says that although things didn't go as expected, but at least they still got this, and gives the herb to the Tang family. Uncle Tang bends down and says that the Tang family and the company have hope now. Mushin hugs Lee and says thanks to him, and Lee says that he does not think that the credit belongs to him. After listening to this, Hong says to Lee that as that person gave this as a gift to him, so of course the credit goes to him, and says that the Mu family is one of the 5 richest families in the world. Then Hong asks Lee how he got to know young Master Mu. Everyone is still shocked, and Lee's dad asks him why is Mu spending so much money on him, to what Mushin replies that she knows that guy keeps praising Lee for having such a big thing, and he wants to be friends with him. Hong asks Mushin what big thing Lee has, to which Mushin says that she asked Lee about that many times, but he refused to tell her, and that she heard that guy saying something to Lee. Mushin is trying to say something, and suddenly Lee covers her mouth and says that he has a very big heart and Mu is awed by his charisma. Tang says to Hong that as they have the herb now they should hurry up and go to the office to perform experiments. Hong tells Tang to be careful and that if he needs anything then call him. Tang replies that he will be careful and says that the previous theft didn't happen because he was not careful and the security was weak, but instead, it happened because the other party seems to have some special method of avoiding all of their security, just like a ghost. Lee is confused and says that ghosts cannot exist in this world and the thief might have used some special technology. Then he says that he will talk with Lin Chuyin and try to come up with some idea to deal with this matter, or else this will happen again. They are taking the herb back to the office, and a guy is watching them secretly and is planning to steal the herb again. The next day starts, and Tang says to Dolly that he has already told his guards to keep the herb in a secret place in the laboratory. Tang tells Lee that when the thief entered the laboratory last time, the cameras couldn't capture that person. Then he says to Tang that he thinks that this person used some special kind of technology to do this. Lee then tells them that he called a technology specialist to deal with this matter. Lin Chuyin enters the room and everyone says that the tech girl is here. Uncle Tang says to her that there is trouble with the surveillance control, to which the girl replies that there is no trouble with it as she has checked everything before coming here. Then she tells them that the thief used the latest technology to alter the refraction of the light on one's body so that the other cannot spot the target whether they are using their own eyes or the surveillance cameras, due to which the thief becomes invisible and can steal anything easily. Everyone is speechless, and they say that this is crazy, no wonder they were unable to film them last time, but the thief still got away from the camera so easily and no one noticed them. After listening to the tech girl, everyone questions the tech girl if there is any solution to this, and the girl says that she will make an anti-invisible system to tackle this system, but she needs 2 days for this. Lee thinks that he can observe the smell of the thief with his special powers, and can find him as the smell of the person does not vanish even if the person is invisible. Then he says to the tech girl that he will stay in the laboratory while she is making the anti-invisible system. Mushin tells Lee that there are many rooms in the building so he can live here easily. The tech girl asks Lee if he wants to see the toy she recently made. The tech girl hands over a bracelet to Lee, and after seeing it, Lee sees time displayed on it, and he asks her what is so special about this bracelet, as it seems like just a regular bracelet from looks. The tech girl tells him to think of it just like a simplified version of an arrow projector. Lee asks her if it is a simplified version of the arrow projector and then how it works. She tells him to press a certain button and try scanning Mushin with it. Lee then presses the button and scans Mushin with it. While scanning, Mushin asks her what will it do to her after scanning, to what the tech girl replies that she will know the answer later. A yellow bar is displayed on the bracelet and the scanning is now complete. Lee and Mushin are not sure what will happen, and Mushin says that it will just print a 3D image of her, just like those monsters who are printed in the movies. The tech girl says that everyone will know the answer once the button is pressed. Lee says that he has seen this arrow projector stuff before and there is no need to behave so mysteriously. Then Lee presses the button and a yellow light makes rings on his wrist and slowly transforms him into Mushin. Lee looks at himself and cannot digest what just happened because he is fully transformed into Mushin now and has the same face, figure, and everything as Mushin. The tech girl looks at Lee and says the transformation is not bad. Lee is confused and shocked when he looks at himself fully converted into Mushin and shouts that he became Mushin. The tech girl tells him that after scanning anyone from the bracelet it will turn him into them and their appearance, voice, and outfit will be completely duplicated, and says to be more direct, the person who uses it will completely change into the one he just scanned. Lee feels good now and touches the breast on his own body, due to which Mushin gets angry and tells him to stop. Then Lee says that why she feels so soft and Mushin yells at him to stop. Lee closes his eyes and makes noises, due to which Mushin asks him what is wrong now and then tries to undress himself, and Mushin again gets angry and yells at him to stop. Then she tells the tech girl to turn the device off. After becoming Mushin, Lee declares this invention as the world's greatest invention till now. A teacher and some students are crossing the road and they are talking about the old McDonald that had a farm. The teacher is holding a blue flag and is telling the kids to follow her closely. While crossing the road she asks them that did they have a fun time today, to which the students say that they enjoyed it a lot today. A truck is coming towards them and the brakes aren't working, due to which it hits the cars and is going to hit the students and the teacher, but suddenly a Supergirl comes and stops the truck. Then she pulls out the truck driver. Everyone who is watching this situation is clueless as they just saw a Supergirl stopping a truck with her body. She pulls out the truck driver safely and everyone appreciates her and says thanks to her. After helping them, the girl goes into the Dishin court and rolls her sleeves up while walking in. A guy from behind comes and tells her that they lost in the auction and Tang Ren Hall has taken the divine herb. Then he asks her to sneak in again and destroy the herb this time, as he cannot see them jumping with joy. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to watch more videos like these, turn on notifications, and leave a like and comment to help the channel out. From researching and script writing to editing and mastering our best manhwa review channel, I will work hard to roll out the highest quality manhwa entertainment videos twice or more a week. If you like what I do here, please consider supporting the channel. To learn more about how to support the channel, check out the link in the description box down below, and if you can't give or simply don't even feel like it, that's okay too. I am just happy you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you on the next video.